It's the Gang Spitter. Y'all subscribe, like, share the video. We got a big update on Young Scooter. You know, he lost his life today. You know, first they were saying he got shot and killed. We all were saying it. It ain't just like the blogs made it up. Nah, the news stamped it first. Different news sources. Then the blogs stamped what the news was saying. So it ain't like the blogs made this up and just start running with it. Now they coming back, which I call bullshit. Because I feel like the police may not want no retaliation. They may not want a lot of chaos. Them not understanding how important Young Scooter is to Atlanta, the streets of Atlanta. And they getting all this backlash. So to keep everything calm, let's run with this lie. That's what I think. But they saying Young Scooter didn't get shot by the police or by them. He got into it with a female. Shots was fired. They saying a female got pulled back into the house. Then the police came. Right? The police gonna come. Somebody opened the door. Seeing it was them, like they don't know it's them, or they can't hear, or know that knock. Slam the door. They set up shop around the house or in front of the house. But two dudes, including Young Scooter being one of them, they run out the back and haul ass and jump fences and all that. And they saying Young Scooter injured himself on the fence. And basically he bled out. That's the story they running with. So I don't understand how could the news and all these different outlets get that he got shot first? How could they get that wrong? If he bled out from a fence, hurt himself on the fence, why not just say that? Why would y'all run with that story and then only change it when all the backlash and all the media outlets jump on it, not realizing how important this person was? Because the story ain't making sense. Like, I ain't believing it. Now, I could believe he probably fell out with a female and all that stuff. I ain't saying that ain't true. I'm not even saying the shots fired not even true. That still don't make sense. But let's hear what the police said. Because they gave a statement. They definitely gave a statement. Hold up.
Block of William Nye Drive. In Zone 3, officers responded to a dispute with a weapon. It was advised in the call remarks that shots were fired and a female was dragged back into the location. Once officer...
Hold up, let's stop right there. Okay, if y'all saying shots was fired and the female outside, they yelling. So witnesses, they saying the female get drugged right back into the location. Witnesses saying that. So they the ones who calling 911. Neighbors. So if you Young Scooter, why would Young Scooter stay at a house where shots just got fired at and he just gonna sit there knowing it's his birthday and he Young Scooter knowing he gonna go to jail? Or especially if he dirty, got guns or he got work on him, whatever, a lot of money on him, just his name getting caught up in this right here, domestic violence. Why not flee? So you just gonna sit in the house. You ain't gonna call nobody to come pick you up. I'm pretty sure you had a car outside. You just gonna sit there. All right, let's keep it going.
Officers arrived. They knocked on the door. A male opened the door and immediately shut the door on the officers. The officers then established a perimeter. During the process of establishing the perimeter, two males fled out of the rear of the house. One male returned.
Hold up. So, okay. So Young Scooter gonna sit there and wait for y'all to get there. Y'all knock on the door like they don't know it's the police. Somebody open the door. Then they gonna slam the door right in y'all face. Y'all don't kick the door down. Y'all don't. So y'all just fall back like they blowing at y'all. Y'all fall back, call back up, set up shop. And Young Scooter gonna run out the back door when it's only shots fired. So you got somebody else there. Another guy that can wear charges. They can easily say, yeah, I'm the one who let the shots. I pay him, hey man, take this charge. What's the point of me running if the police just set up shop all around the house or they all in front of the house? What's the point of me running? I'm on scooter. I'm 39 years old. It's my birthday. Why would I be running from the police? I'm not dirty. Y'all ain't said y'all found large amounts of drugs in the house. Y'all ain't said y'all even recovered a weapon. Where's the weapon at? Shots got let off. Where's the weapon? So they got rid of the weapon. They must have threw it, right? Y'all can't find the weapon, I'm guessing. So y'all can't find the weapon. Then y'all saying one of the dudes returned back to the house. So that don't make sense. Oh, so if he gonna return back to the house, why wouldn't he just wear the charge? Shooting in the air, charge, misdemeanor. Because you ain't said somebody got shots fired at them. Y'all just saying shots fired. They could be shooting in the air. And that charge would be shooting in the city limits. Right? You pay a nigga 10 grand, 15 grand. Hey, I'm going to give you 10, 15 grand. And I get your lawyers. And where that? It's your blick. It's your... Because you going to return back to the house. What you coming back to that? If we didn't got away, why are you running back to the house? Is that your girl? It can't be no work in the house, because if it's work in the house or switches and shit like that or large amounts of cash, why would you return back to the house? You're going to keep running. You're going to get locked up coming back to the house. So that don't make no sense. But Scooter going to keep running, though. That shit ain't making no sense, man. It seems like they don't want no chaos. They don't want no retaliation against them. That's what it seemed like, man. They just making some shit up, man. And who is this girl? We need to hear her talk. And we need to see that cam footage, that body cam footage. Yeah, we definitely need to see that.
Back into the house, the other male jumped 2 fences as he was fleeing. When officers located him on the other side of the fence, he appeared to have suffered an injury to his leg. Officers rendered aid, and he was transported to Grady Hospital, where he was pronounced deceased.
So I don't understand. How long did y'all let the man stay on the ground? I'm pretty sure y'all handcuffed him and all that stuff. Okay, so if he got a leg injury and he can't move, because if he damaged, they saying his femoral, there's no way he can keep running. But y'all got to understand, do y'all know how hard, how deep a cut wound got to be to damage a femoral in your leg, in your inner thigh, that's connected with your mushroom tip at? So you got your thigh, your upper thigh, in the middle of your upper thigh, right there where your mushroom tip at, and your thigh, that little bone right there that connect to each other, that's the femoral. So you know how long, like how long that fence, the sharp part, how long they got to be to tear deep into that and damage that. Like, it can't be no regular fence. What type of fence? Ain't no prison fence. What type of fence they got in a neighborhood like that? You see what I'm saying? It just ain't. Now, where they would have fucked up at, they would have said he kept running. But they just said he was on the other side. Because ain't no way you could damage that. Because it's a main artery right there that run from neck all the way down to your knee. Because your femur bone right there. So the femoral, that vein gonna run all the way down to your femur bone. So that's right there by your kneecap. So you can, if you fuck that up, you can bleed to death if you don't get no attention quickly. You see what I'm saying? But okay, I'm right beside the fence right now. Let's look at this fence. So if I jump this fence right here, if I jump that fence right there, there's no way. Y'all see that sharp part right there? There's no way I would damage that. It's not sharp enough. It's not long enough to damage that. So that's usually, if this is a place of business right here, y'all see this yard right here where all these trucks at, these dry vans and all this shit there. So what type of fence would would be in the neighborhood. If this defense to protect a business or separate the street and the business, but there ain't no cheap fence. It's tall, it's sturdy. Y'all see these top sharp things right there? That is not long enough to damage that. In neighborhoods, see, somebody some blogger in Atlanta or somebody, a fan or anybody, need to go in that same neighborhood. They need to go in that same neighborhood and record them fences. They need to record them fences because something ain't right. Something ain't right. We need to see that fence and that sharp part being real long. And you could jump it and it'll stick deep in you to do that much damage. Because, of course, they're going to say shots got let off. Because they could have did some shooting, right? They could have did some shooting. So they're going to say shots got let off. Then again, what can kill that story would be neighbors saying when the police got there, they didn't hear no shooting. They heard shooting before the police got there. Also, what can kill a story on that is if a neighbor or a witness say, when the police got there, we still heard shots get let off. That's the only thing. So, but until they really release the paperwork where it's showing where young Scooter really got hurt at, unless they're going to cap on that too and cover that shit up, why wouldn't they back that up? If they saying that, why wouldn't they back that up? But we don't really know. But I'm trying to figure out what type of fence they got back there. That's what somebody need to do. The motherfucker have a prison fence. Nigga been jumping fences all their life. So how now all of a sudden? Then you gotta have some tight pants. You gotta think, if young Scooter wearing baggy pants, if he wearing them pants like Icewood Bezo be wearing, it's gonna even be that much harder for the fence. You know how long that sharp part gotta be at the top of the fence? So unless you really got some tight jeans, young Scooter don't wear no tight jeans. Now shorts, you know, but we need to see that fence though. If that fence look like that right there, what I just showed y'all, if it look like that, then we know it's cap. We know it's cap. If it's real long, and we need to see the blood. We need to see the blood. Show us the blood. Show us that bloody fence. Because if it stuck you that deep, they can mess up that artery right there, that vein. It should be blood on that fence. All he did was jump it and then he fell right there. He couldn't move no more because you can't run with it. They would have said that, they would have killed that story. Ain't no way you running with that. So, man, like, I just call some bullshit, man. I call bullshit. Now, maybe they can show, maybe young Scooter did jump the fence and he hurt himself. And y'all also shot him too, though. So it could be that they telling the truth that he jumped the fence and he hurt himself. But that ain't where he got deleted from. Y'all probably still shot him too. Because y'all could have shot him when he was jumping the fence. Y'all could have caught him right there. Y'all thought he was reaching. Something ain't right. Because why would the news, how could y'all, if the news coming on the scene, or if the news getting word, where did the shot come from? If y'all ain't did no reporting or no shootings or nothing, shots fired, nothing like that, where could the news get that information from? They don't listen to bloggers. They don't listen to what everybody's saying on the internet. They listen to y'all. So why did it take that long? Come on, man. It was on every news outlet saying he got shot. Now all of a sudden, it didn't happen. Now, like I say, I do believe he fell out with a female. Yeah. It could have been, everything y'all saying could have been true. But the part I feel like y'all lying on is, even in that story don't sound right. Why would you wait at a house for the police to come and shots just got let off? You'll jump in your Hellcat, your AMG Benz, your foreign, and you'll dip. You're a dip. You wouldn't stay there. You're going to stay there just to run. So you ain't going to jump in your car. So y'all, old girl, he rode with old girl. So if he can drag her back in the house and she stay in the house, he can't take her keys and dip. If you're going to run anyway, Got a fall guy in the house. Don't use him for a fall guy. I don't understand. And young Scooter gonna do all this on his birthday. 39 years old, jumping fences. Ain't got no kilos on him, no dog food, no switches, nothing like that. Y'all ain't found nothing. He can have large amounts of cash on him because he's an artist. He still do shows. He still get ASCAP checks, checks from different streaming services and all type of shit, man. He own his music. So he can have 50,000 on them, 100,000. That's clean money. Even if it's dirty, he still can prove, yeah, this came from that. That came from that. Future gave it to me. You know what I'm saying? So, man, that did young Scooter wrong. I'm rolling with the first story. Yeah, he probably jumped that fence, but y'all popped him when he jumped that fence. If he laid out right there by the fence, that's where y'all popped him at. If the man already hurt, how come he couldn't get to the hospital quick enough? And what would make the dude run back to the house? Did he forget his ID? What he coming back to the house for? He already gone. You go back to the house, you get arrested. What was the point of running anyway? Man. And that dude that was running, he need to make a video. I don't know, y'all gonna threaten him or whatever. Yeah, I was running. Yeah, this did happen with Scooter. He did hurt himself. And he need to say, yeah, it wasn't no shots fired by them. Man, that shit crazy, man. And it ain't like the police won't cover up something or they won't lie. It ain't like that. So, what y'all believe, though? Y'all believe what the police saying? That, yeah, he was at a house, he fell out with a female, which that sound like it could be right. He shot at the female, shot in the air. They outside. She didn't go outside. He dragged her back in on some Larry shit. Drag her back in. The neighbors, they watching. They calling the police. They wait for the police to get there. Police knock on the door. It's the police. With the police knock. With a flashlight or whatever, stick, whatever. He answered the door. Don't got no cameras. Don't got no peephole. They didn't look out the window. They answered the door. Like, the only way they can see who outside is if they answer the door. See, it's the police. I guess the police didn't say it's the police. They just knocked, and that's all they did. They ain't gonna knock like your homeboy. They ain't gonna make no beats. Do 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 do. Oh yeah, do 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 do. Bust the bus. Do do. They ain't gonna beat like that. They ain't gonna beat like that. They gonna give you that police knock. They gonna open the door, see it's the police, slam it right in their face. Police gonna then fall back, call back up. They just gonna set up shop in front of the house, not in the back. They run out the back door, flee. They gone. One decide, you know what, fuck that, I'm going back. But Scooter keep on running. Where he running to? Jumping fence. And the top part so long, it cut one of his main arteries and he bleeded up and yeah, he died right there. They don't take him to the hospital fast enough. And that's the story. They came over in their head and thought it out good and yeah, they spilling it to us. And that's what we got to run with. So y'all believe that? Or y'all call bullshit? Something ain't right. Or should we wait? You could feel one way, you could feel the other way. But we should wait. Body cam footage. Body cam footage. We need to see that fence. Yeah, man. But man, y'all hit that like button. Y'all subscribe to the channel. This shit right here crazy, man. Like, we definitely gonna touch back on this situation right here, man. Cause, like I say, I smell bullshit on this right here, man. So It's gonna be more evidence to come out. It's gonna be people that know the situation. It's gonna be females that know it, niggas that know it. They're gonna say what really went down, especially for like with the argument. And then now I guess bad shit gonna start coming out in Scooter. Scooter used to beat his girl. Scooter used to do this. Scooter used to. I guess all that shit finna come out now. Huh?